Alright, I'm back. Let me close this door. Sometimes my neighbor next door goes off on his bipolarism and starts just kind of calling everybody all kinds of names, so I just have to shut that. Hopefully he won't go off. Or I was lucky he hadn't. I keep hitting that tripod. I need an upside down tripod. This mic is just, oh, I have it on the wide angle so I can see. Okay, wow, so the levels changed on my directional. I may be talking loud. I may be talking loud, but it's because I've got things to say. Alright. So terrible that I have to use a magnifying glass indoors. So terrible. Okay, so this is a really nice looking rock here. So I just watched this girl who said she was making 168 grand a year off of her YouTube. But you have to have something interesting that someone might have an interest in. So maybe this is of interest to someone. I don't know. I think as long as I'm painting and there's some kind of action on the camera, people might fall asleep to it and leave it on. So if I get a lot more ads on there, then I'll make $168,000 a year. Makes sense, doesn't it? Been watching that the Bob Fonseca podcast, and they're going right off the scratch, just winging it. And it's a good podcast, especially since it's so new. I mean, I like it. He's got this dynamic with his son, who's his producer. And that's what you got to do. I mean, the kid's going to be tech savvier than anybody. So I sent them the link to this girl that has all the information on, navigating the monetization. Why reinvent the wheel, right? Someone's already doing it and they show you how to do it. Why not just do that? But anyways, those guys, I watch a lot of podcasts, and so I saw he was doing that thing, and I'm going like, with his connections and his art skills and his advertising background, he should be able to do podcasts where he's running his own ads. Also, I think he's got a big bargaining chip in his contract negotiations. But then they have another son. This is all gleaned from the podcast. It should be doing, I guess, editing, but editing, you'll always be dependent on a job. It's better to just have the property rights, the copyright, the proprietary. That's why a lot of people don't go with the networking on podcasting, because probably by the time they offer to take you on, they already know you're a known quantity and you're producing X amount of money. So what do you need them for? You just need to figure out your own ways how to expand your... No network's going to make you more popular. Either you got shit or you don't. There goes the language. So I just blew this video. Maybe I can edit those words out. But I hope they have a lot of success with that. I think it's a gold mine. Kind of got this whole family dynamic going. I almost got like, not to be corny, but kind of Leave It to Beaver kind of thing. One thing I would suggest to them is they should do more Tesla reviews. And then you could have a youth angle to Elon Musk. Maybe he might say, hey, I want you to represent me to the, which he probably doesn't need, but if you have a source close, it can come down and relay your message of what you're doing with your product. Gotta be forward thinking, I think. Ah ha ha. Gotta be forward thinking, I think. Ah ha ha. Repeat, repeat. So I'll try to edit that, what I said. I'll have to look through this and just bleep them. I think I just got bit by a mosquito in December. Which reminds me, time to put on the patchouli. When I wear patchouli, I ride my bike much faster. Damn, if something didn't just bite me. Ding-a-ling-a-ding-dang. Smells okay. I don't know if that's the highest quality. Sensualizing. I love patchouli myself. It kind of reminded me of licorice. Although I hate black licorice. What is that made with? I guess anise and molasses? But patchouli is one of those things where you don't smell it on yourself at some point, and you keep adding it, and then you become like a patchouli bomb. But you do have to be clean if you're going to wear it. If you're not clean and you got BO, it goes bad on you, I think. But this is my piece de resistance. Frankincense. I find that this helps me relax. To keep the time on the clock. So I'm about to run out of time for this quick little session. Adrian Belew, Talking Heads. and Tina Weymouth. I love the Talking Heads. People don't understand. Remain in Light, man. It's one of the greatest albums of all time. The musicianship in that is just incredible. It's Adrian Belew mainly, but I mean, that's what I think really kicked butt. So I have this rock here. Looks like I'm going to have to give these brushes a bit of a soak down. Oh, my alarm is going off. To the bat phone! Alright, that means cut. Cease. Damn it. Something did not bite me. Alright. Shutting down.